So today I am going to talk about what really matter. It's not going to be a psychological philosophical video. As you see it in a logo itself, in a screen itself, you can see there is a logo. So I am going to talk about the 22nd century's motorbike. So it's going to be a if you are an automobile enthusiastic and if you are liking riding a bike, this is going to be the video you are looking for. So you know, over the couple of years you can see there is a high interest towards electric vehicles, but as of now all the two-wheeler segment is a scooty. Basically you may hear the phrase like real men ride bike not scooty. So it's kind of a social conditioning that people used to believe boys used to ride a bike. So that's the one of the reason why scooty failed in India, where the two-wheeler segment market is too high. That's why people are not too much interested in riding a scooty. But the things have been changing really fast. But today what I'm going to talk about is there is a new vehicle that is going to be arrive in 2023 January. That is going to be the first gear motorbike with the EV technology. So when we talk about a technology, it should not be just a technology. Like maybe you have come across a great technology, but it's not customer centric technology. Like you have seen a telescope that can able to see through 10,000 miles, but as a large customer segment, what are you going to do with it? Why do you want to see the 10,000 meters unless you are a scientist? So matter really worked on customer centric technology. So they seen a potential in a Indian two-wheeler segment market. They created a new bike that is coming up with a 4-speed hyper shift. Of course it's a manual transmission. They, of course we can expect they will be working on auto transmission gear also in the future, but as of now the first vehicle itself is a 4-speed hyper shift EV technology. So they just didn't throw out the IC engine. They just didn't put the new uh, motor. So in a EV, most of the that driving force is a motor, electric motor. So it's not very easy that you can just take away the IC engine and you can put a motor and it will start running it. So it's a quite complicated system to even think of two-wheeler segment in EV, that too with the manual transmission of 4 speed. So the second thing is I'm going to talk about is if you charge the battery of the matter, you can get 125 kilometer to 150 kilometer range per single charge. So they have a amazing battery capacity that is sitting inside a battery that has a 5 kilowatt hour energy capacity. So it will give you 125 kilometer to 150 kilometer charge. So if you wanted to even go to long trip also, you just don't need a multiple charging gears. You just need a one wire, that to charge with a 5 amp socket. You can get a 5 amp socket anywhere in the world as of now. So if you can able to get a petrol bunk, surely you can get a 5 amp socket. Even a charger itself built in a battery itself, that means that vehicle itself. So it's going, they solved another issue. You just don't need a complex gears to take it to another place so that you can seamlessly charge. So they have solved the charging issue as well. And also when we take about any gadget, any electrical gadget, it will super uh, complex to build a reliable technology. People are so afraid to take out a EV because people thought it's not a reliable battery, get into burst, something like that. If we put the battery into the any salt water, it will burst. But over the years, if you see, there are lot of standards, lot of customs happened. So there is a very rigid standard to produce a automobile battery. It not simply just burst. So the chances are dropped to 0 to nil. So even I am coming from an electrical background, I have seen so much test that your battery should not explode even in a very very rigid condition. That's how the people designing the battery. So if you are a guy, if you think battery going to explode if you are riding in a EV, you are 20 years begin the 20 years begin the life. That's what I could see. So the uh, these are all the normal things. It is going to be just comparable with the another IC engine. But what really makes this matter bike really really cool is it has a 80 plus sensors. Of course, it's another technology. It doesn't give you any value unless it solves your problem. The one problem they have solved is you just don't have to take your mobile from your pocket. So they have a display. I will try to put it into the screen itself. They have a display that it's more or less similar to the four-wheeler kind of a four-wheeler car kind of a display. So you can even attend a call. And also very very important cool thing that impressed me a lot is you don't have to take up and send a auto message to anybody who is calling you. The vehicle itself sends somebody if they're trying to call you, hey, this user is riding a bike. It's an automatic thing. That's a really really cool thing. I'm really impressed about. And also you can see the map also. And also you can store all the your vehicle documents like insurance and license and whatnot. And also this will give you most advanced UI, so that you can even see your speed range and even a lean angle, how you performed each and every turns. It's like a geek moment for EV enthusiasts. So the next thing about vehicle is it has come up with a vehicle controls via mobile. So if you are riding in a bike, you put your bike in some charging session. If you really wanted to know whether it's really charging or not, you can control everything via mobile itself. It will send you data whether it's charging or how much it's charging. So this itself gives you the much more user experience as a bike owner. And also just like any other third party app, if you are using a Star or any other kind of a app, it will give you how much distance you traveled, where you traveled. The same way the matter itself developed a new app that is going to work with the bike. So it will give you the multiple data like how you performed in your particular ride, how you whether you optimally ride your, or whether you efficiently riding your battery, whether you are overcharging a battery or undercharging, or how you can improve. So lot of things put into that battery and the battery management system, and everything can be seen via mobile itself. And the final piece of thing I wanted to touch is battery, um, battery and battery management system and the cooling system. So the battery management system is a brain of any kind of a battery. You can see it in any um, any battery controlled device. So it has a great BMS technology. And also I want to talk about a cooling system. They have a active cooling system, basically liquid cooling system. They have put a lot of effort into pass the liquid inside a motor itself. So it will, you can build a bike without a liquid cooling system itself, but they wanted to give you a high amount of performance, so they worked on this really cool that's what I could say. The final most thing I want to talk about is ABS system. So that will just just stop the bike right away. It will control the torque that is coming out of your motor. So they have worked on ABS system as well. And I just wanted to say that even the front light and the back light also very cool design. They have think to the very detailed aspect of the bike and user experience. I don't know what to say. I just get a gut feeling that it's going to be a revolutionary bike, just like any other bike of Bajaj in back in early 20s, Bajaj XL. So I think this is going to be a revolutionary bike. And if you are watching this, going to what is your thoughts about this? I just wanted to know how the people are feeling about the new technology. So that's it, guys. Leave me a comment what you are thinking about the new revolutionary 22nd century motorcycle. I just wanted to know whether it's just me or everybody else sailing in the same boat or not. I just want to know how the people are thinking about the new technology and the new EV segments. So, if you are interested in this kind of video, just request in a comment. So I will put a lot of video and what are all the things going in while designing this kind of batteries and this kind of vehicles and automobile segments. So that's it. Bye bye.